Hey everyone, Outer here. Just wanted to give you all a quick update. For those of you that have been paying attention to what's been going on in the war with Russia and Ukraine, recently you have heard the news that the Biden administration has now allowed for Ukraine to use long-range Atacms ballistic missiles to strike within the Russian territory. Also, Germany is now allowing for Ukraine to use their Taurus long-range missile system as well as Great Britain and France allowing for their long-range missiles to be used inside of Russia. Now, for those of you that have been paying attention to this, you guys understand that Vladimir Putin has revised his nuclear doctrine, okay? And in revising his nuclear doctrine, this would be a specific threat and act of war from the parties involved. The reason why Putin says this is because the Atacms missile systems use satellite tracking technology for GPS coordinates, as well as Ukrainians not being trained to be able to operate these the way that is necessary. So NATO has to be involved. Now, what is interesting about this is at the same exact time as you see breaking, Ukraine now fires 6 U.S.-made missiles at Russia. 7 minutes ago, folks. This is coming from Fox. So, yes, the Atacms missiles were now launched and used inside of Russia. Okay, so this is a direct act of war. So I hate to tell you this, folks, but it's no longer we're going to World War III. We are now in World War III. And if you want some more proof of this, I want to show you something. Ukraine strikes. This is 40 minutes ago from Bloomberg. Ukraine strikes Russia with Atacms as Putin approves nuclear doctrine change. He approved it, and they did it anyway. Now, I'm not going to sit here and speculate and say that, the Biden administration did this on purpose, burn everything as they leave power, or to try to stay in power. And if there is a war and we are attacked, then they can enact a national emergency and suspend all elections. Now, you also have this. From CBS News, undersea cables cut or damaged and European governments hint at possible Russian sabotage. Now, the undersea cables that carry internet and telecommunications from Sweden and Finland into Europe, into Germany and other nations, have been severed. Those of you who have followed me for as long as you all have and have been listening to my videos periodically, understand that I said that this war will start cyber, and then it would go to communications, and then it would go hot. And what's funny is, as of right now, our critical infrastructure has been embedded by China, and American Water is still having problems with a hack from China. Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile have been having outages and issues and towers going down. The food supply chain of the East Coast, the largest supplier on the East Coast that supplies places like Food Lion, Kroger, Walmart, and others, has also been breached. You also have food that has been recalled because it has been poisoned. You have E. coli outbreak inside of onions that McDonald's has been giving out, and all kinds of other things going on, chemical plants blowing up everywhere, etc. Folks, need I tell you that Biden is now in Rio de Janeiro, okay, which is where Agenda 21 began in 1992, all these world leaders. And all I can say, folks, is here we go. Hold your loved ones close and be ready, because undersea cables being cut, act of war. Missiles being fired into Russia from Ukraine that are Western long-range missiles, Putin's red line, act of war. So we are now currently at war with Russia. God bless you all. I love you all. Stay safe, get your preps up, and most importantly, pray.